Ooh, funky. I am floored. I am gagged. Oh my God. Oh my God. These transitions are nutty. That was so cool. That might have been the first. No. Hi, everyone. Hi. I'm Kelsey with Girl Music. Today we are diving into the huge album by The Weeknd. And when I say huge, I mean like it's an hour and 24 minutes. Like it is long. It's 22 songs. Like it's actually insane. I'm excited about this album. I've heard very mixed reviews about it. I have heard the fans love it. I have heard that it is far too long. So I think we'll just kind of jump into it. The first song is with Justice. So I have a feeling it's going to be a banger. I love Justice. I am so happy they've been like kind of coming back, doing their own thing. They did an album with Tame Impala. Incredible. So let's dive into the first song called Wake Me Up, which will always remind me of the Avicii song. So it's hard to have a song titled that. That doesn't instantly make me think it's Avicii.
No afterlife, no other side. When it fades, just
There we go. There's the Justice I knew was in there. Ooh, that was kind of sick then, that transition. Ooh, funky.
Are you real or are you an illusion? Wake me up, come on, it feels like I'll die. Wake me up.
And the slide into the next song. I wanted to pause real quick because I already have some thoughts and some fun tidbits about this album. My first thoughts being how Michael Jackson-y was that. That was like Thriller. That was like Billie Jean. I'm vibing with this. I am not the biggest Weeknd fan. I've said this before. I like his discography fine, but I never like seek him out to listen to. I don't know the Weeknd lore. I do know that this album is the death of The Weeknd, aka he really wants to wrap this version, this project up under this moniker. I'm guessing we're gonna get Abel as Abel himself coming up next. I wonder what he's wanting to do that's outside of this realm. I'm so curious. Is he going to go more soulful? Is he going to go more electronic? He loves working with electronic artists and producers. So it would kind of make sense that maybe that's where he's gravitating towards too. But I will say, what I've read from this album, it is very much the death of the pop star. He's going to talk a lot about really kind of how fame is awful. And a lot of the themes in this is going to be like just probably much a little, I don't want to say this might be mean, a little whiny. I don't mean that in a mean way. I just mean like it's going to be a pop star crying about his riches and women and, you know, all the other things, all the drugs that he does. So I don't know how much the lyrics are going to capture me of this because I don't love that trend of doing that. Like I have no sympathy. I know it's terrible. I think he has some mental health issues for sure. And I'm sympathizing with that. But the whininess of being a pop star is I don't need it right now in this day and age. I don't need it. I am excited if it sounds like this. Ooh, baby. Ooh, I am okay with just listening to it for the funky, electronic-y R&B vibe. So let's jump into Cry For Me. Okay.
I can see myself and I'm not breathing. I'm not breathing.
That is so funny. So apparently like the first half of this album is all centered around the point where he like lost his voice in a 2022 LA concert. Again, I don't know the lore behind this, but it is, what is it about that moment that like just, did it really irritate him? Did it spark creativity for some reason? Somebody let me know. If you know, please tell me, because I'm so curious about that. What is it about losing his voice made him want to even put it on the album? I loved that single. It is so good. It is the perfect weekend song, you know, like about to go out to the club, had a bad night, maybe cry for me, you know, toxic relationships. So moving on to the other single that we listened to last Friday, the Friday before, not sure, but really fun, really good. Love this track.
Novinho, me olhou e quis comer minha pepequinha. Hoje eu vou dar pro novinho. Fode, fode a Laricinha.
Every time I try to run, you put your curse all over me. I surrender at your feet, baby, put it all on me.
I love this transition. It's so sick.
Baby, ride me to the darkness of the night. I like rising sun, burning everything she said. She don't even want your money, can buy you and someone else. I think she fell in love. She said she'd trust me with the light.
Bota na boca, bota na cara,
Okay. We've got to chit chat. First off, Anitta on that track is so good. I rescind my earlier statement when I was wondering where he might lean into now that the Weeknd project is finished. I said maybe he might veer into like electronic music, but now I'm thinking he might really go into that like Brazilian funk, the reggaeton, the big popular Latina music. Like I would be very intrigued by that, especially if he works with really good artists like Anitta. I also forgot how insane this marketing tactic was for this song, where they pretended Anitta was pregnant and then they revealed she was pregnant with a demon and the demon was that song, and it was like their marketing release date. It was a wild tactic. Like, okay, that might be offensive to a lot of people who try to get pregnant and can't, but you know what? It's fine. It's okay. What a tactic. But yeah, really, I'm loving these transitions. I think they're so perfect. He works with a lot of electronic producers, so it makes sense. I think this album is flowing so well. I love that there are longer songs and really shorter, like these interludes of like finishing up the song. Interesting take on how to do that, because you really do, it forces you to listen to the full album, because almost without those interludes, it's gonna sound a little weird not going after the church crowd. Definitely not. They're pretty much protesting at this point, given that this song coming up is called Baptized in Fear. Oh man, the churches are getting their pitchforks as we speak. Slowing it down a little.
I fell asleep in the tub, I was fed with paralysis. My foot hit the faucet, water started flowing in. Trying to remember everything that my preacher said. Trying to right my wrongs, my regrets, filling up my head. I beat so well. Voices will tell me that I should carry on. My dear, I've been the chief of sin, washing my soul within.
Oh, I'm loving this part.
I've been baptized in fear. Voices will tell me that I should carry on. Voices will tell
Ooh, I feel like we're going into a transition, guys. I am floored. I am gagged. That transitioning, like 10 out of 10, 100 out of 10 production on this. Like, it is so good. That song, I just have to say, does our entire generation have religious trauma? I truly thought it was such a unique experience, but I'm really learning that, oh my God, we're all suffering from a little religious trauma. And that song was so, I loved the being baptized in fear idea, which is essentially the goals of the church. If you really want to go deep into that. And I love the breakdown in there. His voice is really crispy in it. All around, I'm really liking this album. And again, these transitions are blowing my mind. Like I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with the way they're doing this. We're getting back to some Michael Jackson sounds.
I can hear the wind blow even through the window. Where do I start when I open my heart? Falling in love. Falling in love again. Cover my scars when I open my arms. Falling in love again.
Wow. One of the first songs with like a full stop ending without a transition. I mean, a little bit. I love this. That track slapped. You know what? It honestly reminded me a ton of Crystal Castles. They did a song with Robert Smith of The Cure called Not in Love. Same kind of vibe. And I don't know why I'm loving this. You know what? Fuck it. I'm loving this so far. Like, I'm having a great time. I am really liking these lyrics too, which I'm surprised about. I thought they were going to be a little cheesy, but all right. I see what you're doing, Weeknd. I see what you're doing. You know what? You're right. I should be more open. That song was also produced by Max Martin, who is one of the most iconic producers. I think Backstreet Boys. I think he's done Taylor Swift. I think he's done like every pop star known to mankind. And that really sounded like a classically built pop song. Perfect chorus, perfect bridges, like just A+. Opening night, a short song. I'm guessing it launches into the next, so we'll just let it ride. You know what I mean? Why is this so sick? Guys, I just have to pause because guess who's on this song? You have Florence Welch of Florence and the Machine and Travis Scott. Oh my God. Oh my God. I have so many thoughts.
Reflections looking back at me. We're smiling, they're smiling. I'm trapped inside the gilded cage. A golden blade, but sharpening. Don't you let me down. If you let me drown.
Florence.
Die in your arms again.
I know you're up. You think I don't know you're staying up all night? cooped up in that hotel room. I know you.
Wait, I've been up during state 45 off a safe. Lavish life type of state. Losing time when you pace. What we can do if you waste.
What does that shit feel like anyway?
Oh my God, what a rough, heavy song, really. Talking a lot about substance abuse and, you know, how that affects other people. And I didn't realize The Weeknd was so into drugs until listening to this album. It's everywhere. And I think this idea of leaving this persona behind helps him shed maybe that addiction in some way. And I hope so. I hope Abel's doing well. You know, I don't love seeing the sadness because that was really emotional. With Travis Scott and Florence Welch doing the backup vocals on that. Oh my God, I want more of that. Please, please and thank you. More Florence Welch everywhere. Honestly, that woman can sing anything. Enjoy the show up next. Ironic. I can't wait. I'm loving this album, guys. I'm loving this album. Ooh. Back to that soul.
I'm in my feelings. Fuck their logic. They can never tear us apart. We symbiotic. But I'm not scared of fucking overdose. No one thought I'd make it past 24. Let me be.
Ain't doing no capping, ain't without that capping, ain't in like these rap niggas. I done been around the globe, fucking these hoes, still acting like a trap nigga.
Like a middle-aged child star, way I'm fucking tweaking. 3 a.m. sunset, frying like a phoenix. I just wanna die when I'm at my fucking peak. And drink it slow, won't drink it slow. I hope you mourn, but if you don't, I hope you enjoy the fucking show. Let me know, baby.
Ooh, that one was super interesting. I'm noticing this, like, I was just kind of looking it up. There's like acts in this, which is so interesting. The first act being, you know, the first song until about that opening night track where he talks about love. And then now it's kind of like all love, broken heart kind of themed and darker and moodier. And I'm kind of loving this vision. And I know he is releasing a movie with this, so I am so curious to watch that and see how he uses his music in a film way. But yeah, it does seem like this is in acts, which is really interesting if you look at it in the lens of like this being the final act as a whole. I'm loving it. I'm really, really enjoying the sound, the transitions once again. But now we're going into the next track called Given Up on Me. Again, a love-themed kind of track. I'm gonna say it again, guys. These transitions are nutty. That was so cool. The production on this needs to win 100,000 Grammys alone. Just the production.
I've been lying to your faces. Yeah, I've been always wasted. It's too late to save me. Fill another cup forsaken. Yeah, till my stomach aching, bloated in my face. Just give me what I need. Why won't you let me go? Too deep.
Once again, transitions. Holy shit.
I can feel the warmth on my skin for the first time. My sunshine, sunshine. I know it's not good for me.
I kind of want The Weeknd to pull a Lady Gaga and do like a whole album of jazz standards. I feel like that would be incredible. Just based on that last song, the first part and the second part where it kind of goes into that very classical jazzy sound. I wouldn't mind it. Sing a little, like Fred Astaire, sing a little Bing Crosby. I'd kind of be down for that, Weeknd. Abel, maybe that's your next project. Get with Gaga, learn how to do it well, and let's go. Let's do a jazz standards album. I think we're almost transitioning into another act. It kind of sounds like that, feels like that. Let's find out. I can't wait to get there. See, it sounds a little bit more hopeful. Maybe we're getting into the happy times. Hopefully. My heart hurts for this man at this point.
Shy of a Billy, so my grip to Madonna, my connect to my father. Guess I did it to myself, man. It's been this life, baby. Who could tell me the difference? That was scary situations, I had nowhere to live in, and I swear I'm gonna do it. I know.
Oh yeah, we're definitely going into the next act of this album, which seems to be, self-discovery, self-acceptance, not caring what anyone else says or does, and not letting anyone else have control over you. Guys, I really didn't think I'd like this album, but I am kind of obsessed. I love the storytelling of it. You can hear it, you can see it with your eyeballs in the lyrics. Like, everything about this is so well put together, so well produced. Honestly, I might call this my favorite The Weeknd album. Again, not a huge fan, but I really might be after this one. And now it's ending. That tracks. That's something I would do 100%. This next song, Timeless, is with Playboi Carti, produced by Pharrell. So maybe we'll see a little bit of some horns, maybe some trumpets. That'd be sick. I'd be down. And I already saw the first part of these lyrics, and we're in this happier phase. We got out of the heartbreak, we got out of the self-destruction, and now we're reclaiming ourselves, and I love that. Kind of giving 2000s.
I'll make a heart, come I go so. Put on a shirt, get put on a black. Feel like a stain, get ready to lit. I had to tell it that I was a dick, no I was a shit. Smile on my face, ain't paying shit. Come and get checked, ice on my neck, diamond on wrist. She in the sky, hell of a cat.
So tatted all over her body, oh. She just wanna roll and I don't mind it. She hit me flipping a beam. She wanna fuck with the team. She fell in love with the green. She fell in love with the scene. Oh yeah. Ever since I was a kid, I've been legit. If I was you, I would cut on my wrist. Timeless, timeless, we timeless, all timeless, 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 we timeless,
That might have been the first song on this album. I don't love Playboi Carti. I really, really hate the lyrics, she fell in love with the cream. I don't love that. That's a weird line. I don't know. I always think, there's just a lot of misogyny in this that is just not my jam. And definitely the first kind of skip, like I would not put this on a playlist. We had to have one. There's 22 songs, my guys. Like there had to be one bad one. And I think that was it. I am also not a fan of raunchy sex-related lyrics. Everyone's too horny for me these days, which is great. Like, good on you. But like, I don't know, maybe it's the religious trauma in me. I'm not a prude by any means, but like, I don't like it when it's in relation to like beating women, using them for sex. Like, that's just where I draw the line. I don't like it. Niagara Falls. Now kind of worried about what this song's gonna be about. Maybe we buckle up, if you know what I mean.
I remember that you rolled me blunts before we fucked, when I was a ghost. I had you up in the St. Regis when I was the drum. I was a boy.
Oh no. Now Trump's coming into fucking song lyrics. We can't escape the man. God damn it.
Bet I'll never take the credit, cause you were bound to shine. I was just a spark.
Okay,
Give
that's
your heart
sweet.
just to borrow. Try to help you with the sorrow.
Okay.
Sky is burning bright. Set my heart on fire. Set my heart on fire. Going back in time. Take me back to LA,
I'll wait.
where the sun will kiss on my face. Now the sunshine tracks my skin. My love could fill a sea, but now I can't even feel the breeze. We screamed, and I watched while you wiped your eyes. Then I learned to compromise by myself. Yeah. Oh, it's better when I'm by myself. And I miss my city lights. I left too young. Want my soul, and it hurts when I think about the days I would tell myself I hate it when I'm by myself. By myself. Going by myself.
Okay, I'm seeing where people are kind of talking about how there are some songs that can be cut. And I think the last like 3 have really shown that. From what the beginning half has been to like kind of where we're at now, it's almost lost a lot of its experimentation almost. Like this is very classic The Weeknd, you know, very kind of, and not in a bad way, woe is me type of rambly kind of music that it goes somewhere, but it's not where you want it to be. I have noticed there is one specific producer who has been on all the songs I love, and it makes sense. It's Oneohtrix Point Never, who is an electronic artist, does some really weird shit. And that makes sense as to why I like that. I like when he's producing it, because these past few songs have been kind of mid. There's something that during these few past songs have just missed the mark, like could have been taken out. Absolutely could have been taken out. The last song, it was okay. It was okay. I really like the growth in that song from how the chorus started with, I like being by myself, to ending with, I've realized I don't like being by myself. I love that growth. I love the lyrics of that. But again, when you're comparing it to the first half of this album, which was kind of just full speed ahead, we've really slowed down, and it's kind of at a detriment for The Weeknd. You know, when you have such a long album, you really do need to keep that going, because it's hard to get through for a lot of people an hour and a half of an album. So let's see where we kind of keep on going. I think we're on song 16. We're getting there. We're close. It's been a long one, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Big Sleep. This one has Oneohtrix Point Never producing it, so see? This is cinematic already.
Big sleep, while you barely put up a fight, ready for the forever night.
Yeah, that was kind of a lackluster. Very cinematic. Makes sense for the album, well, the movie he's making for this, so.
Master of deceptive lies, made me vulnerable, left me all alone. It's worth all the bleeding when I'm defeated. Give me mercy like you do, and forgive me like you do. Ghost of my sins passing by, eyes without a face, with nothing to say. Hoping that it's worth all the bleeding when I'm defeated. Give me mercy like you do, and forgive me like you do. Sinner in the night, seeking refuge in the day. But now I know it's worth all the bleeding. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Da, 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 da,
And we want to know why that song was good and definitely brought the levels up a little bit more. Guess who it was produced by? Max Martin and Oneohtrix Never Point. I think, God, their name is so weird. Yeah, Point Never. Oneohtrix Point Never. Huh. No surprise. That makes so much sense. There's something about their production with Abel that is so different from the other songs without these two producers. It's more experimental. Holy crap. Experimental. I'm gravitating towards those songs, and I've never been one to be like, oh, this producer and that producer. But as I age and really like have been listening to music for so long, it really does matter. Production is so important, because without this kind of fun side of this album, if it was all kind of like those 3 songs that we were all like meh about, it wouldn't hit. The songs I'm liking are very much producer based. Interesting. I've never had that in an album. Moving on, we have Drive.
I don't wanna waste your time. Just wanna feel the air on my body. And I roll the window down. 'Cause fame is a disease. And
He loves saying that.
I just wanna drive. So be precious with my heart. Drive me slow. Just be kind. I'm a child again. Just turn the key. I just wanna drive tonight. I just wanna drive. I just wanna drive. I try to be something that I'll never be. Why waste another precious heart? Why waste another precious heart? I know. Yes, I know. Oh. Just hold my heart, be close to you. Remember how it always beats for you. I'm falling at the speed of light. The only words that gave me life. Now I see you on the other side.
Threat, not a promise. If you're looking for rain, if you're looking for rage, it's a threat, not a promise. It's a
If you wanted to know who that echoey woman's voice is, that was Lana Del Rey. And it's so funny because Ashley and I have been joking. So many artists are using the featuring echo, if you will. Like, they don't actually have a full verse in the song. And I really thought it was going that way with Lana. They did it with Florence earlier, but she did get a little bit extra. And I think it's so funny. If you're going to feature an artist, I feel like fully feature them, you know? Don't just do this weird echo that like Post Malone did, Taylor Swift did. It's bizarre. It's so weird to me. But those last 2 songs were produced by that producer who I'm obsessed with. And it makes sense. You can hear still the experimental aspects of it while still sounding like the classic Weeknd that we know. But I will say the back half of this album is a little too slow for my taste for being so long. We're getting into the final push. We have 3 songs left, and I'm really hoping that it kind of picks up its pace because it's losing me. It's losing me, unfortunately.
You're not heavy. I rock you to sleep. I hold you for hours. was long. All my life I've tried. You were never heavy, light just like a feather. I ran from the terror to hush my child. You're mine. All my life, you're still my child. Don't cry.
Despite not having a child in real life, he does say that he's looking forward to being a parent, and that's why he has been shedding off the addiction issues. Okay, now we're just getting in Twin Peaks-esque.
Death is nothing at all. In the old life that we lived so fondly together, call me by the old familiar name.
That was giving very Twin Peaks-esque. Very David Lynch.
Take me to a time when I was young. The crowd to scream my name. Even when the world wants me to fail. I should have been sober, but I can't afford to be boring. Cause the crowd to scream my name. Hurry up for me, baby. Especially when my always change my life. Especially when they put me in the ground. I don't suppose tomorrow's coming.
We're just going into the last song. And then I have thoughts. We're going to do it. We're ending. This is the last song. 22 whole songs on this album.
Wash me with your fire. Who else has to pay for my sins? Now I'm ready for the end.
You can say that again.
And I hope that I find what I'm looking for. I hope someone's watching from up above. So I see heaven after love. I want heaven when I die. I took so much more than their lives. They took a piece of me. And I've been trying to fill that void that my father left. Sorry. Mama, I'm sorry. Oh, no, I need heaven after love. I want heaven when I
That was really beautiful. That was a great ending to this album. Okay, let's get into it, guys. We finally made it through, so I have some thoughts. First off, I want to say, like I said in the beginning of the stream, this was a very mixed bag between reviewers, but I just want to point a few of them out because I think they're funny and I think they speak my truth to this album too. Consequence of Sound said, Hurry Up Tomorrow is pleasant, even though it's too long. What it also does well is provide yet another portrait of the Weeknd's fixation on self-destruction and rebirth. Took the words right out of my mouth. My favorite review is Pitchfork, gave it a 78 and said, Abel gives his sordid, heartbroken pop star persona a long, opulent finale. He's going out on top by hitting rock bottom. Which, you know, hitting rock bottom in the lyrics, I don't necessarily agree this is rock bottom. One of the better reviews, The Independent, gave it 100 and said it would be easy to dismiss this 22-track album as indulgent, but the Canadian artist born Abel has created a fitting and astonishingly ambitious final score for his brooding alter ego. And you know, you have to ask yourself, is it all an alter ego? I truly do think he struggles with fame, he struggles with addiction, and I don't think we can pass this off as this is just his alter ego. Like, I know that's the thing, but it honestly gets a little grating to hear song after song after song with an ego like his, but also being like, oh, poor me. You know, like there's something that I just don't necessarily connect with on that level. And, you know, a lot of the fans love this. So some of the fans said, you know, this has been a highly anticipated album. I had reservations, but this has been great. Critics being way too harsh on this. And I will agree. I will agree to some degree. I will agree to some degree. I think it's definitely too big. It's too long. There are songs that you could have cut out. I understand it being the final The Weeknd album, but I really think if you wanted to go out on a bang, make it the tightest album you can make it. Make it so good that every song is being played on the radio. Every song is being added to playlists, because there is a lot of in here that you kind of have to wade through. The first half, 5 out of 5. The second half, like 1 out of 5. So my score is probably going to be a 4, mostly because of the production of this album. I think it's brilliant the first half, how everything transitions into one another, but it really does lose that magic in the second half that I was losing it. I was done. I was kind of over it. The last song, Hurry Up Tomorrow, great ending to this insane journey that The Weeknd has had. But I think because of its length, because of the filler, so to speak, it's not something I would fully listen to again. Like, I'd have to be in such a mood. So with that, would love to know everyone's thoughts. I'm so excited to have listened to this on stream. I hope you guys have so much fun listening to all the albums that are coming out in February. If you haven't looked, go look right now. The list is nutty. I could have added like 100 to our social media post about it, but damn, it's a lot. So go enjoy music, have fun. I love you guys so much. Have a great week. Love you all. Bye.